Hey everyone, welcome to the JaBROcast for September the 8th, 2014. I'm Matt Olson, and joining me here today is just the Brian Adams.
Just, just the Brian Adams. The one guy I didn't want to be with is the only guy that is on at the moment. Why? Why is it just us, Matt? Why is it just you and me, baby?
I guess Kevin's sick,
Kevin's sick.
and Justin's gonna get sick.
Justin's going to get liquor sick, brown bag sick,
Yeah.
brown bottle sickness. Be going to work the next day. I got that brown bottle sickness, baby. I can't feel my teeth.
Well, I think he has Mondays off, doesn't he?
Oh, lucky.
That's probably
That's
why he's going
actually
out.
so cool. Oh, he doesn't have two holidays in a row, but he has one holiday that he can have with the rest of society. That must be nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna work Sunday and then get wasted Sunday night with a bunch of Japanese people I can make friends with. It must be nice having two consecutive holidays, everyone else. Oh yeah, it's great. No one else in the fucking country has the holiday that I have, so I'm all alone. Yeah.
Except for your other coworkers.
Except Kevin. And me and Kevin hang out not enough, and I think that's my fault. I'm a bad friend. Shit.
Here's the reason why you guys don't hang out.
Well, we're usually busy doing house cleaning and fixing everything
Yeah.
because my house literally, since I came here and there was a bunch of typhoons, it's been dirty since then. I can't fix it.
Because of the typhoons.
I'm gonna blame the typhoons. Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Yeah, my house is dirty too because I moved, but I had some company here. Uh, well, I was supposed to have company here last night because we went to this like party or whatever, and then they were supposed to stay crash at my place that night. But we ended up just doing all night karaoke, and so no one needed to crash at my place. But I still cleaned my place.
You cleaned it. You're able to do all that hard work and still have all that fun at the same time?
Yeah.
Matt, how do you do it?
Well, now I have two consecutive holidays on the same day as everyone else that has holidays. So
Oh, and you also have different work hours, so you have the entire evening to yourself as well, right?
kinda, I guess that's the problem though, is because yeah, I get done at 4:30, I get home maybe about 6 p.m. But then I have to wake up at like 6 a.m. the next morning, and so I'm still tired from waking up so early that I've been reverted back to like my high school sleep schedule where go to bed at like 10, wake up at 6.
You go to bed at 10?
Yeah, dude, I don't know what's up.
You've been going to bed You know what? People who go to bed before 10 o'clock live longer than people who don't. Because night owls usually have some kind of problem to where they get hella depressed. It's weird. I read
I
that on Cracked. It was a
I
Cracked
get.
article.
I guess I do feel a bit more chipper, but I mean I'm not a morning person though, so.
I think I'm just a person. If I'm a person at night, I'm that person. If I'm a person in the morning, I'm that person. But the only people that I'm able to talk to are the people that are like, "Oh, you seem like a nice guy. Do you have like few $100? I'll suck your dick." And I'm like, "No, let's just hang out." Because I just want to hang out. I feel like Chris Farley before he died.
Mm.
Just buying hookers and doing heroin with them just to hang out and do heroin with somebody.
Yeah.
Why not? Chris Farley? This is a depressing thing to talk about. So, yeah.
Yeah, so
Anyway, my
that's
bad.
partially we're starting a bit earlier this tonight, uh, because we got commitments. I got work in the morning. You got to go do some work in the morning before work.
Yeah, I gotta go all the way to, I gotta travel 3 hours to 4 hours and then wait for possibly 1 to 2 hours. So it's gonna be a 6 hour adventure at the longest, I hope, for me to renew my passport for the company.
Because you're
And
going to Shinagawa, right?
going all the way to Shinagawa, I think it's in Saitama?
Shinagawa's in Tokyo.
Oh, well, it's in Tokyo then. Well, then it's still an hour and 45
It's
minutes
basically an
one way.
hour, I think. Yeah, it's
An
like
hour 45?
southeast part.
Yeah. Then I go all the way to the Tokyos and I hang out in the Tokyos and I go to the embassies and then I get to the embassy and then I probably wait in line for 3 years because everyone else in Japan is trying not to get arrested for being foreign and
Mm-hmm.
Not everyone else, but a lot of foreign people. So they're gonna be kicking it, and we're gonna be hanging out, speaking English, maybe. Gonna meet someone and be like, "Hey, yo," in Japanese, and they'll be like, "Yo," and I'll be like, "How do I not get kicked out of this country?" They'll be like, "Give me the papers," and I'll give them the papers, and they'll be like, "This ain't enough of the papers. You don't got all the papers you need. You
And
need to
then you
go
get
back.
arrested.
You need to go back to your city hall, and you need to talk to them and get some papers from them." And I was like, "But I went to the city hall and tried to get papers. They wouldn't give me no papers." "Man, you got to go back there and get them papers from that city hall." And I'll be like, "What papers?" And then they won't tell me, and they'll say, "Just get the papers," because that's exactly what the city hall did to me.
It's like
And
a very convoluted like RPG quest. Like this quest
basically,
isn't active until you talk to this person, but you have to go talk to this person first. You have to go
yeah.
back and forth.
Thank you for clarifying that for all the people who actually watch our show, all of the video game nerdy folk who want to come to Japan but are too afraid to learn more than 3 words of Japanese to actually come to the
Which
country.
they only learn from anime.
Sugoi, kawaii, and senpai recently are very popular
On Baka.
words. And baka, yeah, I guess so. Baka's pretty popular. Don't be a baka stupid, kawaii senpai. What? Don't. Well, you just said stupid, stupid. Get out of my face. Don't be a
Stupid, stupid.
don't
You're
be a
double stupid.
stupid baka, dum dum. That was stupid in one childish language, English and Japanese. You are terrible. Whatever. I'm gonna go watch Inuyasha. Whoa, yeah. No, they watch Naruto nowadays.
Or Bleach or whatever.
Whatever they
The
want
hot
to
shit.
watch.
Where the hot shit is right now.
Whatever. Yeah, I have no idea. The last anime. If I talk about anime, the last anime I watched religiously was Dragon Ball Z back when it was okay to like cartoons.
Yeah.
But then I can't say that because I fucking love Adventure Time so much. So,
I think I only watched Cartoon Network until I was like 16.
so you've never even peeked at Cartoon Network since then?
Like now, like I watch like the Adult Swim stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I guess Adult Swim's since it's on the Cartoon Network channel, but it's not Cartoon Network. Okay.
But like at the time, like I was watching Dexter's Laboratory,
Uh-huh.
Powerpuff Girls, Ed, Edd and Eddie, and all that. Johnny
Oh yeah.
Bravo.
Oh yeah. Johnny Bravo, man. Johnny Bravo never complained about the friend zone once.
Yeah, he
Right?
just took it. Got rejected. He gets okay. He persisted.
He's like, yeah, she may not like me, but the next girl will, and I'm not gonna hold that lady responsible because she's a fine mama. Oh, baby. Right?
Yeah.
Johnny Bravo was a total man bear pig, but he wasn't. He didn't blame the girls for thinking he was a pig. He was like, yeah, I'm me. I'm kind of a troll. I think you're pretty. I hope you like me. Nope, you don't like me? All right, maybe the next girl will.
Maybe if I take off my shirt, maybe you'll like me.
And he does. And he's well built. I don't know what's is he making is Johnny Bravo making fun of like the greaser crowd, like
Yeah, like the greaser dude, bro.
the greaser dude bro. Like Johnny Bravo was around before dude bros. Like
That's
what
true.
did like those guys must have saw Johnny Bravo and were like, I want to fucking be that
I think
guy.
it's like the surfer dude.
The surfer dude, well the surfer dude's been around for a long time. Just in very good shape, longer hair than necessary. But surfer dudes, I don't think gel their hair up or anything, right? Well, the short-haired ones do. Yeah, the short-haired ones do.
Well, yeah, there's you too worry, getting your hair wet from the hot waves, bro.
The long-haired dudes just come out of the. I feel like their necks are all wobbly and shit. They come out of the water just like, "What's going on, guys?" And their hair's just flailing around, all sexy. "Oh, sorry, I just caught this wicked curl up on the top pipe." What the hell does that even mean? I don't know.
Top pipe.
The top pipe. All I know is that he's getting all the sex and I'm not. So I need to start talking like that. What's up? And go to work. How'd you get here, Brian? Oh, I was just riding the curl.
Just
Oh,
ride the wave, dog.
just pants just go flying off left and right. That's how it works. It has nothing to do with my personality. Oh, dang.
As long as you look
Ladies.
good.
As long as you look good. That's what I feel anyway. Shit.
You feel good, but yeah.
That's why I just wanna let the ladies know. Just give a bigger guy a chance. Give the bigger guys a chance. We're gonna love you right. Right, Matt? We're gonna love him right, right?
Yeah. I might love him left because I'm left-handed.
Oh, yeah. I'm ambidextrous, so I can love all the ladies,
You don't
right or
discriminate.
left-handed. I don't discriminate which hand I'm gonna hold. That's how babies are born, right? You hold their hand.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I think I learned about that somewhere.
Futurama. No blood,
Futurama.
no love.
Where I learned all my science.
I learned all my science from Futurama.
It's true.
It's not false, certainly. Well, that's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. So I guess you have to go to the immigration center or get your visa. Uh, I also have to because I had to
Yeah.
change my visa. But the problem is that the office hours for that place are the same time as my work hours.
Oh.
So I don't know. Either I'm gonna take a half day or some kind of personal day. I get like days off for like special like it's like 10 personal days off. I can just do this whenever, and I get 20 sick days.
Oh shit.
So like basically during the contract period of the year or so.
You get 30 days off.
Yeah, plus like the holidays and stuff too. So
Yeah, plus all the real holidays. Basically, you're gonna have a real teacher schedule. Tell me how it feels, because I literally took the pay cut and the love to teach children. I'm gonna teach these kids to grow up and be something super and something special. And I'm gonna get treated like shit by their parents. I'm gonna get treated by shit by them. But I fucking get summer break for the rest of my life. And I'm okay with that.
yeah,
That's what I wanted. And now I'm here getting the teacher's pay, not getting my summer
not
break.
getting quite all the benefits. Yeah. Well, I guess even though summer break in Japan is much shorter than summer break in America.
That's fine. At least there is one.
But I think yeah, it's like a
It
month, but you
balances
still get
better.
paid. You still get
You,
paid, whereas
you
teachers
get
don't
to,
get paid in summer in America.
well, you can stipulate it so you get paid less per month, so that you do get paid during the summer.
Yeah. Yeah, 'cause I
But
think my mom, she's a teacher, so she didn't get paid during the summer. But
yeah, I have a friend who's a teacher, and well, she got fired from my school, but she found a different school because she's a good teacher, and that school's full of douchebags. And she was able to find work in another place, and during summer breaks, she helps forestry, Washington's forestry. So she gets up in one of those tall towers in the middle of fucking nowhere and looks for fires, and then calls people and says, "Fire in the 14th quadrant of Omaha, Kansas, Delta, Topeka,
in Washington,
in
there's an
Washington."
Omaha, Kansas, in Washington.
No, I'm
Little
trying
known
to
fact.
I'm trying to speak in that cool language that
Little
the
military
military
fleet.
has. Omaha,
Alpha
Yelp,
Bravo Charlie.
Alpha Bravo
Foxtrot.
Charlie, Candle. No, I already did see.
Delta
Could
Echo.
Candle be K? No, that's
Foxtrot.
just gonna go through all of these.
I forget
What's
G.
what's G?
I forget G.
Gremlin,
Gremlin,
Grumpy,
yeah.
Goofy,
H is hotel.
Hotel. It is Hotel.
Yeah.
I is
I
Iguana, Igloo, Incandescent. That's
in
a little too long.
in sixth grade, like, cause my teacher was he was a former Navy officer, and
There's a lot of
basically
those, right?
he treated our class like a military. So when there's a guest or someone that comes to class, like everyone's like 10 hut, and they just stand up, and then someone say at ease, and then it's fun. And then
I bet
basically
it.
when we were doing our grades, like write down our grades, probably Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta, Foxtrot. Trot. If
So
you got
your
three
name
days in a
was
row, though, you got a hat trick.
what? So it suddenly turns to soccer?
Yeah, yeah.
Unless he does like a cool hat trick to where he takes off his navy hat and he like spins it in one hand and it's like across his arm to his other hand, catches it, puts it back on. That'd be a cool hat trick. You earned yourself a hat trick, and he teaches you how to do a hat trick, like those break dancers or not break
G is
dancers.
golf.
A hat trick's golf.
No, G is golf.
G is golf. Oh, like
Hotel
golf,
H.
golf.
India is I.
India. All right.
J is Juliet.
Juliet. Juliet. Is R
Yeah.
Romeo, or is it Romero?
R is Romeo.
After.
Yes.
Oh, it's after the zombies. Yeah, Romero.
Romeo.
Oh,
Uh, K is Kilo.
of course, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember that. I knew that from that song where he spells fuck.
L is Lima.
Lima.
Not Lima, but Lima.
Lima. Explain that. Like lima beans?
No, those are lima beans, though.
Oh, come on.
Isn't Lima like a
Now you're
country?
just being picky.
Yes, yeah, Lima. It's the capital of Peru.
Oh, whatever. Lima beans, lima beans, llama beans.
M is Mike.
Well, that seems unfair.
N is November.
All right, all right. They're getting a bit long.
O is Oscar.
Okay, that's a decent five-letter word.
P is Papa.
Papa, Papa,
Yeah,
Papa.
Papa.
Like father,
Yeah.
father.
Uh, Q is Quebec.
Q is Quebec. Good.
Yeah, Romeo
Is it good?
S. Huh?
Quebec.
Quebec.
I wonder if there's like a dumb guy who's like, oh, Quebec, oh crap. So they're in the C quadrant of the map or something. Because I mean, I took the ASVAB thing just in case I didn't get the job here. I was gonna
Oh yeah.
join the military because flat-footedness is actually bullshit, and people with flat feet can go get injured less than people who don't have flat feet. And I was like, oh, well, might as well do it, even though I'm completely terrified of death and I hate war and I want all that shit to stop. Might as well get some benefits from America because the only place that's actually getting any money nowadays is the military, so might as well, you know.
Well, I
Might
mean,
as
that
well.
doesn't mean you're going to be in the front lines if you join the military.
Oh, it doesn't mean I won't, though.
I guess there are plenty of non-combat.
There's plenty of non-combat like positions, of course, but at the same time, oof, I know that I'm not as good of a tucker as I'd want to be, and they'd probably put me straight to the top of the list of scary, terrifying places. Hey, you should go there because you have the biggest opinion about uh, all the evil stuff the military is doing. Let's see what all the bad guys think about what you're saying, and then I'll get killed.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm like, oh, I'm dead. Oh, great. I'm like still like like passive aggressive, like, oh, great, I'm dead. Oh, what a wonderful time. Shut up, Brian. You're dead. You're literally dead. You've been killed. No, I bet I have. No. I don't know who you are, kid, but you're real ridiculous. You're a ridiculous type of person. Yeah, I'm a ridiculous type of person, whatever. I don't know where this went from. So basically, I took the test, the ASVAB,
Yeah.
that is the test you're supposed to take for joining the military, at least for the Air Force. I'm not sure about any the other, if it's for all the military forces or just
The Air Force is
the
like
Air
the
Force.
most difficult, isn't it? Or
Yeah, yeah, you have to be the smartest to be in the Air Force. Yeah,
you have to have like perfect vision and shit too.
you have to have really good eyesight. Yeah. Well, that's if you want to be a pilot, I'm guessing. I would say if you want to be a pilot, you got to be in the Air Force. If you don't want to be a pilot, yeah, so you know what I'm saying. If you don't want to be a
Hmm.
pilot, you know, yeah, if you don't want to be a
What if you
pilot.
want to be a pirate?
If you want to be a pirate, well, that's the Navy. A butt pirate. Gay joke. Had to do it because my father is Air
Looking for
Force.
booty.
Looking for booty. That's true. Sailors on leave is a very common joke about lovemaking to the ladies. Well, to the ladies of the sea, also known as wenches, I believe.
Or mermaids.
Mermaidens. Yeah. Merbabes. Yeah, high
Yeah,
five.
yeah, high five, yeah.
But basically, I did the ASVAB and I scored really, really high on it. And so I was like, oh, I'm pretty smart. I think I might be too smart to get shot at. But there's probably a lot smarter people than me, so I'd probably still get shot at somehow. So that's why I didn't want to go to the military. That's a tangent if I've ever heard one. It's
Uh,
tangent T? Oh, no, it's tango. You're right.
Tango, yeah.
Tango, Bravo, AMC,
AMC, yeah.
HBO.
CBS.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's PBS. Dang it. Remember? The old PBS? PBS. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
What? I
You,
have
you,
no. I
you
don't
don't
know
know?
what this is. No.
PBS. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Is totally what they said in commercials. Or like the thing between uh not dang it, commercials isn't the right word. The thing that they'd say before a commercial, no, after a commercial, brought to you in part by viewers like you. And then it would be some weird guy. Or it'd be like the PBS logo, and the PBS logo like soul sings at us. Whoa, whoa, whoa. PBS. No, just me. Okay, going crazy over here.
Well, you might like W.
Like W the WB.
No, W, the letter.
Is it well? I'm a fan of the letter W, but it's not my favorite. Oh, are you meaning like
The meaning.
for the military
Yeah.
such and what? What is it?
Favorite W word?
My favorite W word? Like a
Yeah.
word that's W's?
Or a word that you like that starts with W.
A word that I like to touch with W? Whisker?
Oh, close.
Whiskey?
Yeah.
Of course it's whiskey. Yeah, alcohol.
Whisker whiskey.
I like
It's like cat
whiskers.
whiskey.
I like cat whiskey. I'm a fan of cat whiskey. Frankly, I think cat whiskey is the best kind of whiskey. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, that's not fair.
I'm looking
Cat.
at this Morse code on it too.
There's a Morse code. What, you Morse code a
Like for
letter?
each letter, yeah. So like.
Well, of course you Morse code the letters, Brian, because that's how you spell. You idiot. I'm a dum-dum. Brian, are you the dumb? Sometimes. Sometimes I'm the dumb. I don't like being the dumb. Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, I started working this week.
Well, that's good. How is your job at an
That's
elementary
pretty
school?
fun, actually. I mean, the getting up early part is something I had to get used to, but other than that, it's pretty fun. I enjoy it.
It's like you're part of a completely different culture, yeah?
Yeah, it's like less work than Nova, but also I think a bit different, very different situation.
For example.
So let's see, for less work, basically, I guess I do plan out a lesson, but it's like not. It's like not. It's kind of different from the Nova, like the kids classes or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Like each school is different, have different kind of like lesson plans or where they are in the books.
Oh, yeah. Oh,
But also,
so
it seems like I'm not really doing book work as much as me like doing like the games and activities. So it feels more like I'm like hosting or like or facilitating like an English game show for kids. Basically, I'm just like, all right, here's some crazy shit we're gonna do, basically, and that's it. And then yeah, it's
kids are
kids, so
like,
like I can mess with them.
wow.
Yeah,
Yeah, sounds fun. It sounds like exactly what I wanted to do with my life for the rest of my life.
yeah, sounds like
Maybe
it.
I feel like I'm lazy though. Like the more that I think about myself being an English teacher in Japan, of course I'm wanting to learn Japanese so that I can actually be a part of society and not just be the guy in the corner teaching English to little kids so that they can forget it because they don't really study.
Hmm.
Uh, I hope to be able to change the system up a little bit, but when I was like 15, in my brain, I was like, be an English teacher in Japan. Well, that sounds like it could be a fun job and an enjoyable job, and it just might as well be an easy job as well. Fun, enjoyable, and easy. Sounds like my bag. Now I'm here, and it's like, fun, enjoyable's fine, but I don't want it to be too easy. Because apparently, if a job's too easy, you get bored.
Yeah, like I have I guess for my first day is like at each school I've only taught like 2 lessons or so,
Mm-hmm.
and so usually they have 5 lessons a day, 5 or 6 lessons a day. So I have a lot of free time, but like during that time it's like I can't just like screw around too much, play on my phone or whatever. So mostly just
Yeah.
me looking at lessons. I mean, it's my first day, so I'm all freaking out. Like, what am I gonna do?
Yeah.
Um, like after the lessons, like I have like a whole like 2 hours of me just doing nothing, just sitting at my desk or whatever in the teacher's room. And so I bust out my Japanese book and I'm just like kind of studying from that. So
Nice.
no one's bothered me about it, but I think that's probably a better alternative than me, playing Zoom Zoom or whatever.
No doubt. No doubt. If someone got upset at you for trying to learn while learning, I guess it wouldn't be cool.
Yeah. So yeah, pretty much this is my first week, so I was doing a lot of Jiko Shokai
Yeah.
or introduction, self-introduction.
Yes.
So like on Monday, I had to do like that self-introduction at the gym in front of all the students and teachers. That was fun.
Dang.
It was like their welcome back ceremony from the summer vacation. So there's like two university students. I guess they're like kind of like teacher aides or student teachers or whatever. So they had to do their self-introductions, and then I had to go up introduce myself as a new English teacher.
Uh-huh. And then they were like, "Yo, stepping on our this is our turf,
No, no,
homeboy."
they're cool.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. So that was, and so
Stepping on my turf, homeboy. That'd be terrifying.
I was looking at all these compliments and oh man, your Japanese is so good. I'm like, yeah, I know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I know. Wait,
No.
what? Japanese is great, man. What are you doing? I've been studying for the 2 hours that I haven't been teaching.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, nice. Good for
No,
you.
not a whole lot. Like, I think I studied a couple days this week. Well, like the first day, I didn't have anything with me. I just
You just
did
went there and
whatever.
sat in the chair,
Yeah, pretty much.
and they were like, "What you doing?" You're like, "I'm just waiting for my chance to teach English. PE's going on. You want to be a PE teacher?" No, I'm okay. Anything like that?
Don't get. Well, I had to do the school lunch, so
Ooh, how is
I
it?
ate school lunch. It's okay. Like first day I had like curry. Second day I had like some like weird like kind of like stew thing, like spicy stew thing.
Spicy stew
Soup,
thing.
rice, kimchi shit.
Kimchi shit.
Bunch of weird, basically, yeah, and then drink milk and stuff. So I haven't drank milk in a long time.
Dude, milk is some kind of magic. It's a surprise. Oh, this guy's dead. It's a surprising amount of insanity, that milk. It's good, but then you're like, I don't really want this milk. But you do want it, you
I do
know?
want it, and then because sometimes the classes like they'll like like, provide too much food or too much milk or something, so it'll be like 1 or 2 extra like cartons of milk or whatever. So if I have to eat in the kids' room, like basically, uh, I go to a classroom every day
Oh,
and I have lunch with the kids like at their desks and stuff. So it's really small, and I'm very big, so it's kind of like awkward.
it's like this
I
big,
feel like a big kid in a small world,
it's like Billy Madison.
pretty much.
It's literally, well, not literally Billy Madison, because you're not a spoiled, rotten, rich Adam Sandler giant baby man.
Yeah.
But if you were, oh, we'd be friends forever.
Yeah, so there's like these competitions, like have Jonkin competitions, basically who gets the extra milk or whatever. So on Friday, I won the Jonkin competition. I got one of the 2 extra milks.
Nice.
So yeah, and then after they have like their lunch break or whatever, so they go outside and play. So yeah,
So you
play.
go
Go.
outside and play?
Yeah, went out and played. So
Oh my God.
and played basketball one day, played dodgeball a couple days,
Oh my God.
and so I'm like,
You're wrecking kids with dodgeballs.
I did. Actually, like on Wednesdays playing dodgeball, and like I was playing against like first graders or something. And I decked
Nice.
one of them in the face with a dodgeball,
You
and
drilled a kid in the face?
it was full power. I'm like, oh shit.
You just ace a kid in the face with a dodgeball, send them off their feet.
I'm like, okay, I need to calm down.
I need to stop. And the other teachers are like, dude, And you're like, I'm so sorry. And then the kids are like, bring it on, you pussy. You're like, whoa, this guy's a murderer. I hope not. That'd be terrifying. But that's pretty funny that you. It's funny but terrible that you hit a little kid in the face with a fucking dodgeball.
And it was like full power, which for me, full power is like kind of like very weak to a regular person.
Yeah,
So I
but
can't
to a
throw balls very.
kid,
To Kuya, it's like a fucking like bullet.
that guy just hit me in the face so hard with that ball. I've never been so offended. Says like everyone. Did he? Did he? He did. He hit my son Joey in the face with a snow. Joey.
Yeah.
Joey. He hit my son Joey so hard in the face with a ball that Joey can't see out of his left eye. Matt? I was like, Matt did? Matt's too nice.
Yeah.
Don't lie to people, lady. Matt's too nice to hit kids in the face. And you're like, yeah, lady, that's not cool. But inside you're like, oh, that fucking kid, Joey got it in the face.
Joey got what was coming for him.
Monica's next. Yeah, these kids don't know what's going on. They're gonna learn today.
These kids all have foreign names too.
Yeah, Monica and Joey and Kevin Arnett.
Actually, there's one kid. I think she's like maybe half French. I'm not sure. Her name is Isabella.
Okay.
Yeah.
Seems cool. Isabella, the half French girl.
Yeah, but yeah, and also played basketball with some fourth graders.
Ooh.
And like the basketball hoop is like pretty low, but not. I can't jump high enough to dunk.
Oh, you want to be dunking on? You want to be dunking on
Well,
foes?
they even asked me, "Can you dunk?" I'm like, I can't jump that high. But
Can you dunk,
it's basically
bruh?
like if I like raise my hand up, I can basically touch the rim, but not like get a hang time on it or anything. That's a basketball term, right? Hang time.
I think hang time is more any thing that requires you going through the air. So it could be a basketball term. Kevin's
But
our
like,
basketball expert. He's not here
yeah,
right now.
yeah, he's missing out on this hot
Hot,
discussion.
hot basketball action.
Yeah, HBA,
HBA, yeah.
HB ball action,
HB ball.
hot B ball.
My name's Brian Adams. I'm the co-creator of Hot B-Ball Action. Why do you gotta sound like that? Don't moan like that. I can't help it. Now, when I'm talking about Hot B-Ball Action, I have to talk like this.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, it's so hot.
that's so hot.
Don't talk
What do
like
you do?
that.
What do you do with that ball?
You're gonna throw it. Oh my God, throw it.
Oh man, it went into that hole.
Why'd you throw it? I'm gonna tell you why. Because I threw it. That's why. There's nothing you can do about it. Don't say things so gross. I can't stop now. All right, I did. I just stopped. So
These kids playing basketball though, like their rules are like so unorthodox. Like they're dribbling, but it's like more of like I'm supposed to do this, but like they're literally double dribbling and traveling.
we all know what's supposed to happen. You know.
So I'm like playing it like for real, and like these kids are like they dribble, they stop, they look around, and they start dribbling again. I'm like, what the fuck?
Quadruple dribbling. Like, no,
We're playing
not.
half court, but it doesn't really matter because like they'll still shoot even though they rebounded the ball.
Yeah. You have to take it back. Nuh-uh. And that's literally all kids in the world.
Elementary school logic.
Elementary school logic. Straight up,
Foursquare.
just nuh-uh is all you have to say to like.
To
That's not
counter
true.
any kind of point. Refute any point.
You can't do that. Nuh-uh. I can do whatever I want. What? Yeah.
It's my
I can do
ball.
whatever I want. It's my ball, so it's my rules. You can't do that. I did already.
Everyone gangs up. Hey, yeah, you can't do that.
You can't
Like,
do that. If
screw you
I'm taking
guys.
my ball, I'm going home.
Yeah.
And everyone's like, great. Now we don't have a ball.
Good job, Randy.
Everyone's mad at Randy. Everyone was friends with Randy literally a second ago. Everyone's mad at Randy now. Stupid Randy. Randy, you dick. Now we don't have a ball. Guys, he said racist shit. Now, well, I'd rather play basketball with a racist than hang out with Mr. Goody Two Shoes. Says all little kids, apparently.
Now we got adult logic going on.
Adult logic. You're thinking too adult, okay? We wanted to play basketball. We don't care about racism right now. Why don't you care about racism? Because I wanted to play basketball. It's not supposed to be like this, says everyone in the world. Those guys should stop talking about racism. This is not the time. That's us. We're done.
Yeah, so yeah, I only did elementary school this week, and then starting this next week, I'm doing junior high,
Yeah.
which I've heard kind of maybe less than stellar things about junior high.
Well, it's just junior high kids stink, dude.
Yeah, like, well,
Junior high school kids reek. They don't realize that their bodies smell like poop.
I wasn't a little. I thought
Just
you meant
like,
just like personality wise.
oh well, I mean, that's to each his own. I don't think I was a total douche butt when I was a junior high school student, but probably I was, depending on the teacher. If you're a cool teacher, students are gonna be like, "Hey, cool teacher," but there's gonna be those girls that are like 13, and they're gonna say shit, and for some reason it's gonna make you so mad because you're like thinking that they understand like social cues like a normal human adult, so you're like, you can't just fucking say shit like that. And then everyone's like, calm down, dude, it's a kid. And you're like, fuck, I'm insane that I'm getting so angry at what that little kid just said to me.
Well, it's like when I come to elementary school, everyone like as soon as like I come to class, everyone's like, "Oh, they guy!" I'm like, yeah, I'm big. You're
Yeah,
small. Of
I'm
course, I'm
big,
an
you're small.
adult.
Dick guy. Yeah. Did you thought I'd be the same size as you? Are the other adults your size? You're like big though. No, no, be quiet. That's my biggest fear is that I'm gonna go to school and then kids are gonna look at me like a fucking cat scratching post and just start climbing. Oh
A
look.
couple of them try doing that, and I'm like, "Get off me!" And then
Yeah.
swipe them off
It's like,
like little ants on my arms.
oh, let's get on this moving human English speaking jungle gym. Which I'm totally cool with that for like the first 20 years of my career, but when I'm like 44 and still have kids crawling all over me, if it's not my kids, I'm gonna feel weird.
Yeah,
I better have kids at 44. Damn it.
yeah.
Future wife, you're listening somewhere.
There's like this Japanese game they play. It's like tag, but it's like Oni or whatever.
Onigoko.
Yeah, yeah. So like one person's Oni, and then you tag the other players, and they.
You're the demon.
I was like, they're playing it because it's before their lunch break or whatever. They have to wear like these little bandanas because right after lunch break they have to go cleaning. They have to clean their schools. And so basically, if you're wearing a bandana, you're safe. If you're not wearing a bandana, you're the Oni. Which I don't have no bandana because fuck that. But so just I still play as like a non-Oni, so they can't catch me because they're little kids. So that's I'm faster than a little kid.
You're faster than little kids.
Yeah,
Doesn't make
it's
you
a good confidence booster.
right? You're just beating children at like
Everything.
physical feats, and you shouldn't be happy about it. You know, it's not a good thing that's happening. Good stuff is not going on by what you're doing. But at the same time, you're like, well, I ain't no punk kid, and everyone's like, wow, he's so cool. He's better than kids at stuff. And everyone's like, yeah, you're right. I am better than kids at stuff. And then the kids are like, no, bro, you can't be better than kids at stuff. That's not nice. Like, whatever, man. I'm better than kids at stuff, dog. Can't tell me what to do. And everyone's like, oh, man, he's totally right. He's better than kids at stuff. All the girls are like, man, he's so hot. That guy's, did you see how fast that guy ran? He outran those 9-year-olds. Like, they had no chance. Usain Bolt?
I hope I can marry him when I'm 10 years older.
That's gross. That's a weird thing that
10 years
young
older.
girls
20
do
years
say.
older. Yeah.
I want to marry him when I grow up. No, you don't, because I'm a little unhealthy and mentally unstable.
Yeah.
You don't want to date me. If adults don't want to date me, children shouldn't want to date me either. It's just not what's supposed to happen. Slowly but surely, he becomes more quiet. Everyone understands that pretty much everything you're saying is kind of crazy, and you gotta be careful and make sure
Yeah.
that. What's going on? Who's he talking to? I don't know.
It's only having a seizure or stroke or whatever.
Wilfred Brimley.
Diabetes.
Bob Dole. Bob Dole. Bob Dole.
Yeah, so yeah, school's been fun.
That's good to hear.
Yeah, I like it. I'm not upset with the job or anything. I was really nervous to starting because I'm like, I don't know what to expect.
Then you were
But
like, "Oh, this is elementary school, and
it's fun.
it's fun, and the teachers are nice, and everyone's kind of youthful and kind, or totally angry at everyone."
Yeah.
So, how many teachers are the youthful kind, and how many teachers are like the "I want all
Uh,
these kids to die"?
I think all of them have their moments of that.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really blame a teacher for being upset at certain moments because, man, some of the kids that I talk with, I, I try to teach, just make me so mad. And I can't, I'm not supposed to be mad because I'm sure at one time in my life, I think it's just all the times that I was way too energetic and I didn't want to listen that it's all coming back to me now. Like God's like, yeah, I see what you did. This is what you get, Brian. You wanted a career to where people had to listen to you, but the people you want to listen to you don't even want to listen to themselves because they're too crazy. They're too energetic. They're high on stupidity and insanity, and they're just wasted on the dumb that is the world. And you need to just bear witness to how insanely, insanely stupid that these kids are, and then remember that you were just as bad once. You were worse. Then I just start weeping into my own hands. And I just apologize to every teacher I've ever had, except for one. She was a total bitch. I'm an adult and you guys are kids. I'm smarter than you, which is
Bigger
true.
than you. I'm
She
stronger than you.
she wasn't stronger than anybody, but that has nothing to do with conversation about knowledge. There's no barrens in a conversation about knowledge for a lady who's stronger than other people. That chick is buff.
Just snaps a kid in half.
Look,
Speaking out of turn.
she's just wrecking that kid. That kid has no chance. Says like no one, because that's terrifying.
Yeah, so I have to do a lot of walking to all the schools and stuff. So
That's good. You're rocking that walking. Yeah.
yeah, rocking and walking. Yeah.
Rip rhymes.
What? And yeah, so but I had one misadventure on Thursday. So
Ooh,
I take
tell
the
tell.
bus to one of my schools. Actually, two of my schools take the bus to it. On my way back,
Yeah.
so it's at a mall where the bus goes, and it's the same stop, so it's like a circle.
Ooh.
So the bus is picking up and the bus is dropping off. They're the exact same, coming from the same direction. So you can't tell which one's which unless
Oh
you look at the
no.
sign or ask the bus driver. I saw a sign that said Utsunomiya Eki, so I'm like, okay, but I didn't realize the arrow was pointing away from it. So it ended up going to like Mocha, which is like this like smallish town, like an hour east of Utsunomiya, and so as soon as I was like, I realized I crossed this bridge. I'm like, I don't cross bridges to go home, and
Oh.
it took like a while basically, and I'm like, had to ask Buster, hey, is this going to Utsunomiya Station? It's like, no, get the fuck off this bus. And he basically pushes me off, or not really push me off, but he tells me like, stand over there on that street, and the bus will come, and he'll take you back. I'm like, okay, thank you.
He sounds way more polite in the second part of that story.
Yeah,
The
yeah,
first part of that story he sounded like a total dick, but the second part he was like, "Oh, I'm just making sure you don't stay on this bus because you're going the wrong way.
yeah.
Make sure to
Just where
stand
I
over
was,
there."
it's like I was already paying. I had to pay like basically 1,000 yen,
Oh, you
I was
had to
pretty
pay no
far.
matter what.
But he's like, "Don't worry about the money, just get off."
Get the hell off this bus. What are you doing? You crazy? You're like, no, I'm not crazy. Please don't do it. They did it. Of course they
Yeah.
did it.
And so it's like Tochigi, so it's like if you're not in the city, you're pretty much in the middle of nowhere. So I'm like in this middle of nowhere
Middle
street,
America.
middle of America. Yeah, so I had that adventure. It was not fun.
Doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, then I finally
Did
got a
you survive?
refrigerator. Yeah,
Oh, that's good. Is it a good size refrigerator, or is it like
it's
is it the Leo Palace, like,
it's like the same as
cute
the Leo
fridge?
Palace one,
Oh, it's whack
like
shit.
two parts. Well, I got that, and I also got a 32-inch TV.
I saw that. I saw your 32-inch TV.
Yeah,
It's
so
definitely
together
cheap.
that was 50,000 yen. The TV was about 30,000.
Ooh.
Refrigerator is about I think that was about 20,000. Actually, I think the TV might have been like 35,000, but I had some friends who work at Kojima Denki, and so they pulled some strings to get me some discounts. So I ended up like coming home like 10,000 yen less than what it normally would have been.
Oh, so basically, you have friends who work at Kojima Denki. And so basically, you are friends with the godfather of Kojima Denki. And
Yeah,
then evil things happened and blah, 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 blah,
probably,
blah.
probably. Yeah, I had to go to go to his daughter's wedding or whatever to make
You know,
a promise.
if you go to the daughter's wedding, that's like how he doesn't die. Going to the daughter's wedding is how he asks so he doesn't get killed, I thought.
Yeah, yeah. You had to ask like you can do any favor.
He has to do everyone one favor. You come on the day of my daughter's wedding to ask me for something, and I'm gonna have to do it. But I really want you to be dead. I wish so bad that you were dead. So bad. Then Don Corleone's. Man, every time I want to talk about this actor, I forget his name. The Godfather, the actor who's the actual Godfather. What's his name? He's
Robert De
got like
Niro?
Marlon Brando. Yeah, Marlon Brando. Every time I think about Marlon Brando, I'm like, what?
Al Pacino,
Al, 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 Al,
and Marlon Brando.
Alpaca?
Al
Marlon Brando.
Pacino, James
Mar
Caan.
did you know that Marlon Brando like never studied his lines ever? He was kind of a douche like that.
It's just all
He just has so much charisma that as long as no one saw the cue cards he was reading from, you wouldn't even notice.
just improvs everything.
You come here and you do things, and then everyone's like, you can't do the things that you're doing. And I'm like, don't tell me what I can and can't fucking do. And then you're like, oh shit, the Don's starting to cuss. I think someone's gonna get murdered. And then everyone gets murdered. The end.
The end, and then
Oh,
they
that's
had
a
part two,
depressing story. Part two.
part three.
Part three. Godfather 3. A movie that everyone thought was going to be great, and then it turned out to be not so good. I don't know. I haven't seen any of the Godfathers.
Me neither.
I know it just hurts my soul because I know, I know that I'm not supposed to have any comments or any ideas about any of it. But I do have comments and I do have ideas about it. That makes me a butt poop, douche poop, dumb face. And everyone's like, butt poop, douche poop, dumb face, stop. And it's like, no, I can't stop because I'm opinionated about things I want to talk about. And they're like, well, at least study about it first. And I'm like, you know what, you're right. And so I need to go and watch those movies, but I just don't want to.
Yeah.
But I do want to? It's really confusing.
Yeah, the only reason I had to watch certain movies is because of my film history class. Yeah, Eastern.
Oh, how was it?
Is well, because we went from like basically the beginning of like film history, so silent films, like films are literally like 30 seconds long,
Uh-huh. So Marlon
and
Brando did 30-second films?
oh no, that was before, but it was like silent films. So I watched a bit of fucking Charlie Chaplin and
A bit of fucking Charlie Chaplin. Is that
uh
a Part, is that a show?
Yeah.
Hi, my name's.
Well, he doesn't speak.
Welcome to fucking with Charlie Chaplin. This is Charlie Chaplin. It's like radio sex show host. Hey everyone, this is fucking with Charlie Chaplin. You're fucking with Charlie Chaplin.
Let's start fucking.
Yeah, I'm fucking with Charlie Chaplin. You
Yeah.
best not be fucking with Charlie Chaplin. Suddenly he's Irish sounding because I don't really know what Irish people really sound like. Haven't met one. I met a guy from Scotland. He spoke really good Spanish, and I'm an asshole, so I thought that he was Spanish.
Yeah. And then, yeah, like I said, my friends come over to help me basically deliver my TV and refrigerator.
Oh,
And so that was nice of them. So it was one dude and one lady, and the lady saw my apartment. Like, it's so dirty. She starts cleaning it up. I'm like, bitch, I wasn't expecting you to come in here, so stop cleaning my place.
don't need to be cleaning my apartment. Dumb, stupid face. And she was like, dumb, stupid face, huh?
And she keeps on
Yes.
cleaning. I'm like, I was gonna do this later because I have company coming over tomorrow anyway. I didn't, so
Big
appreciate
company tomorrow.
appreciate the job, but you know, it's
Crazy.
and she
So
basically
she's.
called, I'm your mama, and I'm like, you're 28. That's too young to be my mom.
I think she's trying to tell you something, bruh.
She's a milf.
I think it's time that you and her.
No, she's married, so.
Oh,
But I'm saying
you.
she's a mom. Mom, I'm like, well, you're a milf, so.
You are a mother that I would sleep with if you weren't a friend of mine.
Yeah,
And I didn't have total respect for women in general.
yeah.
And then she was like, that's cool. And then you were like, what do you mean? Wait, lady, you're confusing me. And she's like, yeah, I am. You're like, what, Brian? That's such a weird thing. That one time that Brian made Matt feel awkward because he made Matt sound like Matt wanted to have sex with one of Matt's friends. Brian, stop. She could be watching.
We'll check. We got 0 viewers. We're
Oh,
okay.
then we're
Oh,
fine.
well, maybe after the fact, we'll see.
No one.
I'm the only one who
Hopefully,
watches it afterwards because I need to pull it to make the audio podcast, which I apologize for getting the last week's up not until Wednesday, just because I was so tired, so doggone tired from waking up at 6 in the morning and then going to bed so early.
ooh,
Took me a couple days to get that stuff done.
ooh.
But to be fair, also I was watching other videos, so that actually kind of distracted me.
Like,
Well, it was PAX last weekend,
oh,
the Penny Arcade Exposition, so there's a bunch of archived videos of the panels and stuff I wanted to watch.
Pan Arcade Expedition?
Penny Arcade Exposition,
Penny Arcade. Penny
the
Arcade.
web comic.
There's a webcomic called Penny Arcade?
Yeah,
Oh,
video game comic.
it's a new game comic?
It's a video
So,
game comic.
so there's a video game comic that has its own convention?
Yeah, but it's more of a video game convention. It's like it's open to public, so it's in Seattle
Oh,
every Labor Day weekend now. I went to it for 5 years until I started coming to Japan.
wow. So, internet comics are pretty cool then.
It's less 'cause I think a lot of people go to that convention. They don't actually read the comic or care. It's like, oh, it's a video game convention,
I see.
and it's like gone pretty much to the point of like E3, but it's open to the public, whereas E3 is not.
E3's not open to the public?
No, it's only for business and press.
Oh, the Electronic Entertainment Expo.
Yeah,
Nice. Good job, Brian.
good job, Brian.
Thanks. Brian, you know a lot about technology. No, I don't. I wish
And
I
then
did. That'd be cool.
not this weekend, but the following weekend is Tokyo Game Show
Tokyo
(TGS).
Game Show.
That's
The Tokyo
half
Game
that's
Show.
half open to the public. So it's four
How?
days long. 2 days are for business and press. 2 days are for the public. But it's ridiculous because there's like a million people all crammed into the Makahari Messe
Whatever
Convention
that
Center.
is.
It's a big ass convention center in Chiba. Makahari.
Hey, Makare. I'm Makahare, so I don't miss the train.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think that's racist enough.
Yeah. Well, they have an Outback there, so that's the first time I went to Outback in Japan was there.
Oh, yeah.
That was the
Oh,
first of
chicka.
many Outback adventures.
Ooh.
I think I've
Yeah,
only been to Outback like a few times.
I'm glad I was a part of those. I'm glad that I caused one of the worst ones
That
by
was
just
terrible.
continually ordering more shit. And then the lady's just looking at Kevin like, is this foreign guy serious? And Kevin's like, I'm foreign too, you racist.
Then he pulls out his like gun. Pow, pow,
Yeah,
pow.
apparently he has to pull out his gun.
He's American because all Americans
You're the
have guns.
one that has the gun, Matt.
An airsoft gun.
Yeah, well, you still hold it sideways to kill shot people. Blat blat. Blat blat with my gat. Rhyming 'cause I'm cool and stuff. I can't keep rhyming.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah. And then
uh,
yeah. And I went to a white T-shirt party, not to be confused with a wet T-shirt party.
well,
Yesterday.
they should be one and the same.
I think so too. Well, it was raining last night, so it became like that.
White wet.
Mm.
Then everyone was like, mm-mm. It's like,
Yes.
yes, mm.
Yeah. So this is basically a big like international party. So there's a international group that has parties like once a month or so with
What?
with Japanese people and foreigners. So
Foreigners and Japanese people, get out.
intermixing,
You mean
intermingling.
you mean foreign people and Japanese people can hang out together? Oh man, you should tell that to more people.
Yeah. I think that's kind of the goal is like make new friends. So I've been to a few of these parties before. The problem is like they're parties with a bunch of people I don't know, and I get uncomfortable in those situations.
Oh, 'cause it's like you're like, oh man, I'm totally going to get the McLovins beat out of me.
Yeah, because there's like a few like obviously some obvious like dude bro white guys
I
trying to
feel like I look like a dude bro white guy.
like it's not literally like with the backwards baseball cap and like a freaking white wife beater. So if
Ooh.
you had the backwards baseball cap, you would be a dude bro.
Oh, I'm wearing this because I got off work today.
Yeah.
I don't wear this in public just by itself because that's kind of douchey.
Hmm.
But if I get like more muscular, maybe I'll start wanting to do that.
Get some tats.
Nah, no tats because I
Then
feel
you can't
weird.
go into an onsen.
I don't really need to go into a room with a bunch of
Naked.
liver spotted old naked guys because they're
Oh, do
gross.
you?
Liver spotted old naked guys, one of the most heinous things I've ever seen. And what sucks is I'm gonna get old too. It's not like anyone's not gonna get old because or at least I hope I get old. I don't want to die young. Because,
What if you stayed young?
well, what are you trying to say, Matt? Are you gonna hook me up with a vampire?
Let's just say I know some people.
You know some vampires, Matt?
Yeah. Well, we're from Washington.
That's terrible and also funny.
That's a bad reference.
I'm mad. I'm mad that you said it, but you're not
But
wrong.
we're not from that part of Washington, though, to be fair. So.
We're not. You're not. We're not. All right, you're Central Washington. Uh, the dirty part of Washington that has those
Well,
in it.
South. I say South Central. I'm not gonna say Central. Don't lump me together with that area.
South Central.
Southeast. I'm
Stop.
literally like 20 minutes away from the Oregon border.
You
Do some border hopping. Get some tax evasion.
20 minutes away from the Oregon border. I go down there and so that I don't have to fill my own gas.
Yeah.
Go down to Oregon, you feel like a freaking superstar. What? Fill my own gas? Not even. You
It
wish.
is like one of those like freaky things because like if you're going cross state or whatever, like usually I might go down to like California, my family will go down, or go on like some trips where you fill up your own gas and then you go to Oregon and like shit, it's like 10 p.m. and none of the gas stations are open.
Sir, stay in your car. And you're like, what? What did I do? So stay in your car right now! And he starts gassing it up. Because terrorists apparently are gonna gas up their cars faster than everyone else. Those terrorists are gonna gas their cars up like crazy.
Yeah.
It's too much
Anyway,
gas.
what's going on, Brian?
With me, what am I? Let me check my thing of stuff that I was gonna say about today.
Having a few issues.
Having a few issues. I am having a few issues. Give me a minute. Let me bring up this list of issues that I have. Uh, issue number 1, trust. No, I'm just kidding. Issue number 2, am I becoming an alcoholic? I don't think so, but this whiskey says I am. I don't have whiskey with me, so I guess that's fine. Oh, I was riding the train home, gave a friend a, hey, how's it going? And she was like, pretty good. Just quit my new job, so I'm quit my night job because it was stressing me out. And I was like, that's great. And then she said, how about you? And I was like, I'm losing weight, getting better. And then she was like, I've got an idea. You need to cook your own dinner. Go cook dinner by yourself. Cook dinner every night, you'll lose weight. That's how I lose weight. And I was like, I don't really think I have to cook dinner. I'll just buy healthier food and eat it, like tofu and salads and stuff. And she's like, no, you should probably cook dinner. And I'm just not saying, okay, sure, whatever, because it went from like a, hey, here's some advice for you because we're friends, and it went to like, you Americans are usually unhealthy all the time, unlike us Japanese people. We're Japanese, so since we were really young, we've always eaten healthy. We never buy food or we never buy things because of money or things of that nature. We always buy food because it's healthy. We'll
All
pay
food is
less.
healthy.
We'll pay more money and we'll eat healthier because we think that's more important because we're not like Americans. And I was like, I know plenty of American people who eat super healthy. You can't just make simple you can't just say crap like that. It makes you look
Generalizations.
stupid. Yeah, it's such a terrible generalization. Yeah. And then she was like, "Yeah, you're being real stubborn, honey." She said honey. And I was like, you're being pretty stubborn too, sweetie. Just, making fun of what she says. And then out of nowhere, she's like, I'm not going to take this shit from you. And I was like, what? Wait, what? And then she was like, I don't have to be friends with people who are just going to say rude things to me and be terrible. And I was like, you're the one that said all American people are fat because they don't eat to be healthy. You're saying the terrible crap. And she's like, oh, don't put words in my mouth. And I was like, lady, you're crazy. Stop being so childish about this. We can't just not, you can't stop being someone's friend just because they disagree with something you say. How childish is that? Then she was like, how dare you call me childish? Oh my God. You know, like a child would act. And I was just like, man, you know what? Whatever, lady. But my biggest fear is that she's friends with friends of mine, and since she is acting hella childish and shit, I'm like, I've got a
It's gonna
feeling,
spread.
I've got a feeling that she's gonna be saying shit about me to other people just because she can, and I can't really defend myself opinion-wise because,
Her word against your word, or whatever.
her word against my word is gonna be I can't explain myself in Japanese. I could in English, but not all my friends can speak
Hmm.
English too super well. So there might be some awkward conversations I have to have because one lady was freaking out because I wasn't going to let her just say stupid generalizations that could offend people. Yeah. And so lost a friend. But I guess you're not gonna really have what is it? You're not gonna really stand for anything if you don't make anyone upset sometimes.
Yeah.
If you're busy making everyone else happy, then you're never gonna be happy.
You're not gonna grow yourself.
Yeah. So I was like, listen, lady, you're acting like a damn child. Then I caused another argument by being upset about international politics, and
Hmm.
uh, I posted on Facebook, and I'll read it because it's my post, and I can do that for anyone who feels like hearing me write this down. Now, uh, this is a this is a retaliatory comment to. I wish that were nah, I haven't been getting. There's been much more links and stuff to this that I haven't been getting on the internet, so I need to read in a few more of these because there's really just a long list of stuff going down. Oh, that's the wrong one. Here it is. They are just savages. We need to attack them. They're just gonna attack our schools. There's no room for the President of the United States to speak about this. This is Fox News's reaction to the second decapitation of a United States journalist, which is horrible from ISIS. ISIS is uh, doing unspeakable things. A friend of mine sent me a video of what they were doing, and it was like a 5 minute video of guys just lining up Christians and shooting them all in the head one by one, like cattle. And it fucked with my brain, and it's really messing me up. I don't, maybe I should talk to someone about it, but that really upset me to see evil things like that happening. But then no one seems to want to talk about the dreaded other side of the coin, which is Israel has been carpet bombing like chunks of city just because there are terrorists there, which is uh, awful because there's a whole bunch of civilian lives being killed, just a lot of people dying, a whole lot of people dying. But since they're the bad guy, uh, we don't care. No one cares, and everyone kind of sweeps over it with, "Well, that's the collateral damage of war. That's what's gonna happen when you have to fight against these murderers, these killers, these insane people." And it's like, come on, uh, no, we don't, we can't just say that we're better. Like, if we kill their people by the thousands, how come those thousands of people are worth less than these two American people because the two American people were killed out of cold blood, or as a friend of mine put it, they were executed because it was terrible. Like, I think it was with a knife. They just cut a guy's head off. That's gross. They do that a lot, actually. I say they as in ISIS, the evil people, uh,
The
not
enemy.
not people in the Middle East as a whole, which can be confused by ignorant people. Um, I wanted to say that I don't like that no one talks about all the innocent people being killed, and if they are talked about, that's just what happens. That's what happens in war. Innocent people die. We have to just understand that. But
Hmm.
I wonder how the same people who say that would act if that shit was happening in their town. Like, you get these redneck, not well, now that I'm saying redneck because that's not fair. You get these people who are very very safe in America, totally being fine, hanging out and having fun, and then they see on the news that ISIS is killing people, and then they're like, well, those guys are terrible because they're killing people. And they don't realize that these are like the sons, daughters, and family members of people who are just getting carpet bombed and murdered. And so it's like, oh, so America, by proxy, has been helping another country just mass murder people on the daily, and no one wants to talk about that. But like, how come since they're American, their lives are more important to people? Is what I wanted to talk about, and it caused a
Hmm.
huge, huge like
Big thread
thing.
of arguments.
Yeah, it was a real long internet thread, and two guys were like, or one guy was really mad at me, and he's a good friend of mine, and he's in the military, so I don't find anything he said like irrelevant or negative. I'm glad that he
He has
said what he
first-hand
said.
experience.
He has firsthand experience. He was over there doing stuff. He's been in war zones. He's talked to people who have been. He knows more about war than I hope I ever know. But that doesn't mean that what I wanted to say was that human life is precious. And of course I'm upset that these two guys are decapitated, but I don't like how like the news is making two human lives from America much more prevalent than thousands of human lives around the world. There's people who are starving to death all over the place that are never going to get the help they need because it seems no one gives a shit. And it bothers me that there's this clearly noticeable acceptance internationally that if a person's from another country or if they're labeled the bad guy, it's okay if they die. Which I don't think it's okay for anyone to actually die. We need to look past just simple good and bad and try to understand how someone got to that point to be willing to go up against the ridiculously overpowered superpower that is America. Why would anybody be crazy enough to want to fight America? Because we're the strongest military power in the entire world. Why would anyone want to fight us unless they've gone through so much horrible, terrible shit and then are still called the bad guy? That you would maybe want to just get changed. Maybe want to change shit. I don't side with ISIS. I would think they're terrible. I think they're an evil corporation using a religion to try to change. They're using a religion for evil means and doing evil things, terrible things, killing people. But why does ISIS exist? I feel that I need more study on it, but it seems like a lot of people just don't like America being in the Middle East still. So, I don't know. I feel like this is as I wrote, uh, maybe in a way, these guys are the Joker to America's Batman. We're doing stuff that's kind of terrible, but since we're basically Batman of the world and we can just use our money and our
I think world of police is the term people use.
world police, right? The world police. We're basically world policing, and then these guys have made themselves the people that said they're going to get rid of us. We made a group of people so crazy that they wanted to cut people's heads off, line other people up, and shoot them in the face just because they know that that's going to make us mad. They know that in a head-to-head combat they can't beat us because no one head-to-head can destroy America's military, so they're fighting basically the same way America fought during the Civil War, or the what as we call the Minutemen fighting tactics.
Guerrilla warfare.
Guerrilla warfare. Terrible. Well, yeah, guerrilla warfare. I'm not.
Vietnam.
That's true. Yeah, guerrilla warfare was
The Viet Congs, whatever. Yeah.
So this going underground through tunnels, popping up somewhere and shooting rockets is terrible. It's not a fair way to fight, but you're up against a huge military enemy that if you fought them fairly, you'd be gone. So this is basically people trying to survive against someone they think is evil.
Small ambushes.
Yeah. We only think they're evil because we're America.
Either with America or you're not with America.
Basically, is the mindset, which is I think every company has that mindset. We were told by Michael when we started the IPA job way back in the day, no country ever thinks that they're number 2 or number 3 at anything. I mean, unless it's sports, I guess, but every country thinks they're the best at something. And they hold what they're the best at over other countries' head. America is just the best at military, and since military This is basically the thing that kind of
Dictates the power.
dictates what's actually power because we have the most ability to actually kill other people, but we don't use that power as much as we could, which is good.
Hmm.
But still, I don't know. I don't know. It's caused a huge battle, which was great. I read the whole thing, and it was basically the end of it is like my spin on the joke. We need to. It doesn't allow humanization of the people that we're killing. If we just carpet bomb things, show up a number of the people that are dead. We don't even talk about all the civilians that we kill. We just say, uh, Gaza Strip is bombed again. We don't say who got killed. We just say that bombs dropped somewhere, and everyone's so numb to the idea of dropping bombs on a place in the Middle East recently that it's just, oh, yeah, still bombing somewhere, okay, whatever. No one thinks about all the families' lives being ruined because that's depressing. No one wants to think about that on their way to work. I think about it, and it fucks me up. I probably shouldn't think about it, but I'd rather think about it so I can, I don't know, have this feeling in my heart that maybe someday I can do something about it. I don't know. But at the end of it, I say, don't worry about it though, because Jennifer Lawrence and other semi-attractive folks had their nude pictures leaked, so I guess a few thousand more people can die because tits, man. Woo! Yeah. Then
Tits.
basically, basically Jennifer Lawrence's boobs and who other tits were shown on the internet, and so now that's all the rage, all the stuff to talk about. And we just found out that there's two guys who weren't from uh Ferguson, Missouri, not St. Louis. Ferguson, Missouri. This Ferguson's a part of St. Louis. I need to know exactly where it is, but man, two guys who are not a part of the town have eyewitness testimony to what happened, so their testimony can actually be used without it being used, like instantly blocked by defendants as saying they're someone who belongs in the town, so they're just gonna lie about it to make everything better. These guys actually are from out of town, and everything the cops said and everything that the supporters say that the cop said about the guy so that he could kill him was bullshit, which we all knew from the beginning, but now we have evidence that actually can be used somehow, somewhere that is bullshit. I still think that nothing's going to happen to that cop. So I've been watching a lot. Basically, the last few weeks, I've been reading the news, trying to understand what's happening in the world because I can't understand what's happening down the street because of the language barrier. And it's just really, really depressing. Other than that, my recent workouts for myself have increased so I can make myself feel better and look better and be healthier and be stronger for boxing. But I haven't. I'm kind of nervous about going to boxing because my company that I work for has me working in my hometown where my home is, but my boxing gym where I go boxing, you know, because it's a boxing gym, I go there and it's fun, but when I go to that other part of town, I don't get a free ticket that I was getting before. It's called a take again or a commuter's pass.
Hmm.
So the commuter's pass won't be paid for by the company. So for me to go to boxing, I have to actually pay out of my own pocket for once in the 6 months that I've been working there. Uh, which, since they took the ticket away, it's just gonna give me another reason to be like semi-upset. It's childish though to be upset about that. It's just $8, but I go 3 times a week sometimes, so it'll be can't math too hard. So
2,400 yen.
2,400 yen a week.
No, it's 800.
It's like 420 one way, so 840 times 4 times 4. So
Okay.
it'll end up
That's too
being,
much math.
yeah, 840 times 4 times 4. Crap. 840 times 3 times 4. My bad. 840 times 3 times 4, that's, yeah, like you said, 2,400. But there's the extra 40, so 2,700. And 20? Yeah, 27.20, and then that 4 times. So it'll be an extra $100 a month for me to go boxing, which is fine because that's not too bad, and I do get paid enough. And I'm getting paid more a month anyway, so it actually is going to balance out nice. But it's a bummer that my ritual's getting changed, and once you get comfortable with a ritual as a lazy person with ADD, things get crazy. Things get crazy.
Yeah, I think I'm supposed to get 2 paychecks this month
Ooh.
from the old job and from the new job, so
Oh, you're gonna get double money.
double months.
That's why you went crazy buying all that shit.
Well, part of it was because of the internet program, so I had 45,000 cashback. So for all that, I only had to pay 5,000 out of pocket. But yeah, so might be. I have to pay rent. I didn't pay rent. Yeah, I was supposed to pay on the first, but so the landlady came over and was like, "Where's my money?" And I'm like, "Oh, I was supposed to pay that already." You know, kind of playing dumb, but like, well, actually, I'll get paid next Friday, so if you can wait till then, I promise I'll give it to you. So,
As they see you like backing in the TV and
oh, that was before I got that.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh shit. So wait, you got talked to before you bought the TV and stuff?
Yeah. Because like
shit.
I had a.
So she's like looking at you out through her window, and she's like, "That son of a bitch."
Well, we did it late at night, so we're okay.
Oh, you.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess because I guess she collects rent at the beginning of the month, but like the timing or whatever is kind of strange because I get paid on the 21st of each month for the ALT, but I'll be getting paid on the I think the 12th from Nova, the last paycheck or whatever. That's not going to be a full paycheck though because obviously I took a week off and so I think it's probably about half of what I would have gotten normally. Yeah, because I guess they also took out the rent for the old apartment, even though I haven't lived there for like 3 weeks, 4 weeks now. But yeah. So I might have some extra money. We'll see.
Bruh. That sounds cool. Gonna have the extra money, be able to pay the ladies with the stuff and do the things.
Yeah.
That the ladies with the stuff and the things do.
I'll be able to buy next week Smash Brothers comes out for 3DS. Smabuda. So I'll play the elementary school kids at it and beat them. Add that to my my trophy list. Dodgeball champion, basketball champion, Super Smash Brothers champion.
Please, you can't even hang. Those kids are gonna wreck your shit at Super Smash Bros.
Nah.
Nah.
When I played AOP students at Super Smash Brothers, I always beat them.
Who'd you play?
I played everyone.
Uh-huh.
Like every AOP group that came, like
Did you play Yuki as in Yuki from our group way back in the day? Yuki that was Megan's student.
the
Yuki,
Mario
the
Kart.
tennis player?
Yeah. He got pissed off at me because I beat him so bad.
You beat him so bad?
Yeah, he got so pissed.
Who did he play?
It's played me.
No, like what character did he play?
Did he play Mario? I'm not sure. Or
He only played one character, man.
Yoshi?
Yeah.
Might have been Yoshi.
He played Yoshi. He was
Maybe.
a superhero Yoshi. Who do you play at Smash Bros?
I play everyone, but I think my best ones are Lucas and Sonic.
Oh, you play Brawl.
Well, that was the newest one. That's the one you had to play. But when I play Melee, I play as Peach.
You played Peach, yeah?
Peach is really good.
And how about the first Smash Bros?
The regular one, Kirby.
Of course.
Because Kirby's a little bitch.
No.
He's really
overpowered
in that one. And they had to slow him down, nerf him in the GameCube one, and then
they didn't nerf him in the GameCube one.
Yeah.
I guess that's what it would be called, yeah.
That's a term, right?
Nerfing, folks. So basically, would a guy who does all the nerfing for games, is he a nerf herder?
Ah, ha ha ha.
Thanks.
Well,
Thanks.
Scruffy Nerf Herder.
Scruffy nerf herder.
Well, see,
Doesn't
that's
doesn't
that's from Star Wars.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Empire Strikes Back. So Leia's pissed off at Han Solo. It calls him a scruffy-looking Nerf Herder, and Han Solo's like, "Who's scruffy looking?" And then Chewbacca's laughing at him. And he's like, "Laugh it up, fuzzball."
Sounds cool.
Yeah.
Sounds like that Han Solo fellow is a swell type of guy.
Yeah. I heard he's also in Indiana Jones.
Is he really? Wait a minute. I see what you did.
I want to see how far I can go down with that. Like, oh, he's also in Blade Runner, and he's
Oh, no
also
way. I
he's
thought
also in
Blade Runner
Air
happened
Force
first.
One. Air Force One.
He's a president, right?
I think he's the agent for the president,
Oh,
Secret Service or something.
doesn't he say get off my plane?
Probably.
Something weird like that.
Yeah.
You know that he's super cool? He
Uh,
has a pilot's license for helicopters, and he was like hella dropping supplies to like Haiti for forever
oh, nice.
or something cool like that. Yeah, swell gentleman.
Though I guess in all the interviews that he's had like over the years, asking are you excited for Star Wars? What tell us about Star Wars? Apparently, is he hates it.
Oh, that sounds terrible.
But I guess he's in his 80s now, so
No one wants
I
to do
think
Star Wars.
yeah. Well,
The
because
only person.
he broke his like leg on the set of the new film, but he recovered so recently.
Well, that's
He was,
good.
he was out for like a month, it seems like.
He would be.
Yeah. Anyway, so yeah. Let's look at some news. There's some big news I liked.
Oh?
So, Maru Maru Mori Mori 2014.
Didn't watch that. Was it good?
I didn't watch it either. I only knew the song. And I
Mm.
only learned about that from Megan and Benny when they went to Japan for the first time. The
Yeah.
two things. I guess that's when you were in Japan too, the first time.
hmm
The
It
two
was
things.
really annoying. Everyone
Yeah.
was dancing the dance. It was stupid.
Yeah.
Two cute little kids. All right. We love these kids. Let's watch these kids dance. The dog speaks Japanese. Get out of here.
It's coming out of a watermelon.
Yeah, and then there's one girl who's way too adult. The girl of the two is way, way, way too smart, way, way, way too punctual
For a 10-year-old.
for a 10-year-old. And then the boy is like a 8-year-old boy, so he's stupid. And so just like the contrast between the two is some kind of ridiculous. See it every single time.
Yeah.
And I was like, get out. No. No, that's crazy, is what
Well,
I'm
this,
saying.
this is, I guess, supposed to be like a sequel. So basically, it takes place 3 years after the original one came out.
Because it is 3 years after the original one came
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, so they're in fourth grade now.
Oh, they were only in first grade the first
Yeah,
time?
yeah.
So basically, you're going to watch a TV show where everyone in Japan watches little kids cry. Because that's the only thing that happened in that show. Little kids crying.
My dad died. Now I have this new dad.
Oh, that's pretty depressing. That's a reason to cry.
It's a good reason.
That's a decent reason to cry. All right. There's a lot of kids with stupid ass reasons to cry in Japan, so
That's a good reason, though.
that's a damn good reason to cry. I tell you what.
Yeah, so it looks like they've tweaked the dance. They use the same song, and actually they tweaked the lyrics a bit, but more or less it's the same.
So it's like
Bit different.
Mari Mori Mori.
Well,
Hey.
it's the same melody, just like some of the lyrics changed, like in the verses or whatever.
We're not as young anymore now, but we still hope that you will watch. If we cry, it's not as cute anymore, though.
Daisuki da yo. Me and Monica danced that song.
Yoku Nikimashita, says the dog.
Yeah.
Thanks, dog. which is, you know,
Thanks, dog.
thanks, dog. Okay, Matt. Thanks, dog.
That's my thing. Whenever I see a dog, I'm like, hey, what's up, dog?
It's your thing.
Yeah.
Man, I met a few guys, they're just stealing everything you say. They're stealing all your jokes and
Oh
everything.
man, I gotta go
You gotta go stop that from
meet
happening.
meet those fools.
Beat those fools.
Yeah. So that's. I guess that show's starting on the 28th on
It
Sunday.
would. It
It's a
would start the
Sunday.
28th. Stupid show.
Yeah. Yeah. Carl actually commented on it. Friend of the show, Carl. He's like, I'll be in Japan to watch that. He's all excited.
Friend of the show, Carl, likes that show. No way. Well, he does have a wonderful life, so he would enjoy a show like that because it does sound fun. It's not probably not a terrible show. I don't know. I haven't seen it. I can't be too negative about it.
Yeah. Must be cute. I don't know.
Cute people being cute, get out.
Yeah.
I'm sick of your cuteness. I want you all to stop being cute. Super cute. Get out of here. You ain't cute. I am too cute. The end. That's the whole show.
Mm-hmm.
And then the dog's what? Some kind of.
Terrier.
Is it British Terrier? What type of terrier is that?
Mm.
All I know is that in Lady and the Tramp had a Scottish accent.
Could be a Scottish Terrier. But it's not Scotty.
It's not a Scotty?
Yeah, Scottish Terrier, no.
Oh.
Dog and Mario.
Is what I remember watching Lady and the Tramp. Get the tramp in here. Then the lady's like, I'm a well-spoken dog. And everyone's like, ah, it's pretty cool. The end. What happened? Can't hear anybody. Am I
I
the
know,
only
because
one?
I'm not talking. I'm trying to figure out what. It's a Schnauzer.
It's a schnauzer.
A miniature Schnauzer.
You got super quiet because you wanted to find out what
Yeah, I
type
had
of
to go to
dog
the
the Scottish
Wikipedia.
talking dog is in Lady and the Tramp.
No. The dog from Mario Mori.
Oh, okay. Schnauzer. The face that those dogs make does kind of sound like someone saying schnauzer.
Schnauzer.
And it's like I just said that the sound of a dog's face, like it's a thing. His face sounds like something. I'm so dumb. His face makes a sound. No, it doesn't. Yes, it does. Don't lie to me. I'm so mad at me sometimes. All the stories I talk.
Trying to figure out what the tramp is. Stray mutt. Let's see.
Tramp's a tramp, dog.
Tramp's a tramp. Scottish Terrier, and then there's a Bloodhound. Two other dogs. Jock and Trusty. Anyway, other news. So McDonald's has some purple sweet potato milkshakes coming our way.
Purple sweet potato milkshakes. So like the way you said purple sweet, like there's a different level of sweet that is purple.
Oh, what do you think that sweet is? Like what kind of flavor?
Purple sweet?
Yeah.
Ah, if something's purple sweet. If something's purple sweet, it's like SD and good. Or DS and good.
Oh, I was like what kind of flavor comes to mind when you think of purple?
When I think of purple, I don't think it would be grape.
That's what I would think.
Well, 'cause it's smashed potatoes.
Oh yeah,
it's
the mashed potato, that's different though. But when I think, yeah,
it's
purple.
yams or something, right?
Well, sweet potato, so
Sweet potato.
yeah, I
Sweet
guess
potato
kind of
pie.
I guess similar to a yam.
Sweet potato, sweet potato, sweet potatoes.
So I think it does that name, the sweet potato milkshake, you know.
Uh-huh. Well, because
Nothing most
a
appetizing.
spring or fall is coming,
Yeah.
and Japan is the opposite of America for one very noticeable thing, is that America America. America. Sorry, one more time. America has ice cream trucks. Trucks that drive around in the summer when it's hot, give people ice cream. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
We're all clear on that? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
good. Japan, in the fall, has the Satsumaimo guy. It's a man who drives around in a truck
Yeah,
in the fall,
the sweet potato truck.
and he sells sweet potatoes out of his truck. And the
But
truck
he's just
is
like kind of
very eerie,
yeah.
very like haunted sound of children just singing and being
Oh,
happy.
that's not the one that mine has. Mine's like sounds like some like kind of like Buddhist chanting.
Oh yeah, that one that happens also. I don't know if that's the Satsumaimo guy or not.
Sweet
Is that the
potato guy.
Satsumaimo?
I
Is
think it's a
that
sweet
that's
potato
the sweet?
guy.
Oh shit, because mine's like. And it just keeps going like that, and it has lyrics, and I don't know the lyrics, and I've had a lady sing the lyrics to me, and it's about like people and cats hanging out under the kotatsu to stay warm, which is like, oh, okay, yeah, I can see that, I can see where that's coming from, I can get that, but it's still creepy.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, sounds too happy. It's too happy. Can't handle it. Don't like it. Don't like it at all.
Yeah, so sweet potato, purple sweet potato,
Sweet potato.
chocolate turtle, purple sweet potato milkshake will go on sale September 10th. So that's Thursday, Wednesday, yeah.
Ooh. Wende deshite. I see.
Should you have a favorite like ice cream snack in Japan?
Do I have a favorite ice cream snack in Japan?
Novelty, if you must.
My favorite ice cream novelty, if I must. Ice cream novelty. My novelty ice cream. Well, I like Gari Gari Kun. It's my favorite
Oh yeah,
snack overall.
yeah.
But recently, as you would say, recent novelty flavor would be the there's a chocolate bar right now that's like super creamy.
Mm.
That's the sales pitch is that it's crazy creamy, like super thick.
Crazy creamy.
But the it's so creamy that the cream actually stands up instead of instead of being some kind of goopy goop stuff. It's like standing on end and being super creamy and delicious, and everyone's like, oh, all right, man, that sounds pretty cool. Gravy trains, A plus plus. Know what I'm saying? But it was cool, straight up. It's delicious. It does. The cream stands up in the middle. It's pretty creamy, actually.
Mm.
Tastes really nice. It's really sweet. Super sweet, actually. A little too sweet. Surprisingly sweet for a Japanese candy bar because everything in Japan is like way, way less sweet than most of the
Yeah,
candies in
it's
America.
almost bitter.
Yeah. Well, the milk chocolates are still pretty sweet, but other things are definitely the anti-sweet.
Hmm. See, I personally like coolish.
Coolish. You don't want it to be like cold, just coolish, right?
Well, that's what it's called. It's called coolish. It's like
I know what
the
it's. I'm just trying to be
oh,
just being a silly,
using jokes against me.
making me just being
Using
a silly jokey butt,
jokey, but
just being a jokey butt, you know? That's
yeah,
what
I like
people
the
do.
chocolate one. Reminds me of Frosty
Frosty, what do you mean? Oh, like a Frosty,
from Wendy's,
like a Wendy's Frosty,
but it's like in a tube.
like
Kinda.
a tubed Frosty,
Yeah.
like a tubed Wendy's. You did it. You did it just now. You did the like horny.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did the horny. Yeah, just now.
You show me that tube,
Because we
Frosty.
were talking about Frosties, and to be honest, that's totally a reason to give me like a yeah, like you just did.
Get an
Because
erection.
like, I have one. It's terrible. From a Wendy's Frosty, Brian? How dare you? Is what people should say. But no one did, you know? Brian, why do you have a Hadron from Wendy's I do.
Hadron.
I have a Hadron Collider from Wendy's, and it's good, man. Those
Well, have you
Frosties.
seen the new commercial?
When they tip it upside down, oh, that stuff is thick.
Mm-hmm.
Is all I can think about. How
You stick a
thick?
spoon in it, it doesn't fall out.
Stick the spoon in, tip it upside down. This ain't going nowhere. Do that with a milkshake. That milkshake's all over the
Same
floor.
with Blizzard at Dairy
Yeah,
Queen.
the Dairy Queen Blizzards are pretty bomb. It's like a liquid, but it's solid. Remember that when they're doing the Sockwood thing for a long time?
Mm-hmm. What's your
It's a
favorite Blizzard?
Sockwood. My favorite Blizzard? Oh, dude, I'm from a really small mountain town, so we don't have those.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
I've only had
Ironic
blizzards
for
in
being
my.
in a mountain town.
It's true, to be honest. Yeah, we have
Yes,
real blizzards. We don't have Dairy Queen blizzards
I see.
because we had Dairy Queen blizzards, then like the whole town would be in shambles because there's buildings falling on top of buildings. And, my God, where are all these buildings falling from? There's entire restaurant chains falling on our town. Horrible. That actually happened with McDonald's. We had two McDonald's in the city, and then we had a McDonald's in the Walmart. We had three McDonald's in a town that had maybe 3,000 people total. That's way too many McDonald's per capita.
Or not enough.
It depends. And I think that there are a lot of fat people in the town, but that still does not
Was that
justify.
before or after the McDonald's were built?
Good question.
Hmm.
We'll have to do more studies on that.
You have to
My
see, you
own
have to
town.
prove if McDonald's proves is the cause of obesity. I don't know.
Is McDonald's the cause of obesity? No, there's that one guy who did that
Yeah.
test, and he was eating only McDonald's for I don't know how long.
That was
The science teacher?
the Super Me.
No, 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 no,
And then
no,
there
no.
was Fathead, which is like the counter argument. Or
Fathead.
wait, you're talking about something else, I think.
No, yeah, I'm talking about a guy a science teacher. He was an overweight science teacher, and he said, if I exercise and eat only McDonald's for like 6 months, I'm gonna lose weight. And everyone's like, and so he had his students. It was like a science class to talk about caloric intake and the
Hmm.
right amounts of fats and stuff. And so they go to the McDonald's website, which apparently is so high tech that you can straight up just buy or you can set up meal plans.
Oh, jeez.
And so he sets up meal plans for himself to be able to, what would it be? Basically, to be able to eat only McDonald's, but he can only eat the proper amount of calories a day. So he's only eating 2,000 calories a day. He's eating
Yeah,
the right
deficit.
he's eating the right amount of fats and stuff and whatnot. And he actually did. He said that he ate everything. He ate Big Macs. He ate not Whoppers because those are not
Quarter
McDonald's.
pounders.
But he ate quarter pounders. He ate the double quarter pounders. Anything that he could eat and still
Chicken
be
McNuggets.
yeah. He was eating all that stuff, eating breakfasts and everything, and it was nice, he says. And he'd walk about an hour a day. That's what he did, and he lost a ton of weight, and his like cholesterol and everything went down, and he only ate McDonald's. And the McDonald's in the town was so keen on the idea. There you go. So keen on the
Your
idea,
British English.
yeah, that they actually were. They let the guy get all the McDonald's he needed for this like 2 months for free.
Mm.
So he ate only McDonald's for 2 months for free and lost weight, and his like vitals were actually through the roof healthy compared to when he started.
Yeah, it's similar because I guess there was the Super Size Me where the guy's like he fudged some things, basically made it look like, oh, McDonald's is bad for you.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he did. Because no one, basically all the stuff that he said about the show, or all the stuff he said to where he ate like 5,000 calories a day or something and gained that much weight. Scientists have crunched the numbers and they're like, you can't physically gain that much weight in that small amount of time.
Hmm.
Everything that he's saying is a lie.
Yeah, and then there was like the counter documentary called Fathead is also on. I think it's on Netflix still. Basically, the guy did the exact same thing and basically just proved him everything. Basically said like McDonald's is probably healthier for you than a lot of things because of carbs and shit.
Yeah. What do you mean? Because of carbs and shit?
Like basically the reason people are fat because of carbs. So like if you eat more meat and stuff, like cavemen were very healthy because all they ate was eat meat. That was
Also,
before the bread and wheat industry.
like an Atkins diet
Kind of
guy.
yeah, kind of yeah.
It's not. It's
All those
not
fat diets
true
yeah,
at
are
all.
kind of bullshit too. But
I only eat meat, and then
meat
I'm
already
healthy.
control your carb intake. So like if you do like nuts would be a good healthy snack. But yeah, whatever.
Yeah, you would nuts. Eat nuts.
You would eat some nuts.
You would eat nuts. You'd eat a mouthful of nuts every day.
Yeah, planters.
They taste pretty good.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when Planters changed their logo. Not logo. What did they change? They changed something because basically, what it sounded like was saying that everyone should just eat nuts. Like, you guys should eat my nuts. And everyone was eating, like, yeah, dude, Planters nuts are bomb.
Delicious
Dude,
salty nuts.
dude, can I? Yeah, something a bit too close to being ridiculous. It was funny. Planter salty nuts. Come, eat a mouthful of my nuts. They're delicious. Blah, blah,
Ask for
blah,
it by
blah.
name.
Yeah, Planters. Give me some Planters salty nuts. I will.
Let's see. Hello Kitty underwear for your iPhone
Gross.
in Japan. It's a hot accessory.
So when you said accessory just now, were you trying to make a joke about butts or?
No, it's just talking about like a phone accessory.
Okay.
Aesthetic purpose.
Aesthetically pleasing. Aesthetically
It seems like it serves no real purpose other
So
than
it's-
it's like, oh, it's wearing underwear. Ha ha ha.
My phone's wearing underwear. My phone's cool like that.
Yeah. Xbox One came out in Japan this past week. That's about the same response that Japan had too. Just
Xbox One was like, all right. Oh, Xbox. I don't know why. There's a lot of people who like Xboxes in Japan. I don't know what this like.
few and far between.
So basically, Japan is Sony only just because Sony's Japanese.
That and also having because shooters aren't super crazy popular, or at least I think now though they're becoming a bit more popular, but in the past like Japanese people complain, oh man, I get motion sickness from first-person shooters because the fast movement makes them sick and dizzy and shit.
Oh, that's weird. Because well, I guess the Japanese people that we meet aren't exactly what Japanese people themselves call normal.
Yeah,
Because they tend to be more intrigued in international affairs and whatnot, and which I'm not saying that Japanese people as a whole aren't intrigued in international affairs. They are. It's just there are moments, weird moments. Anyway, before I make myself look completely idiotic, I have a lot of friends who actually only play Battlefield 2.
hmm
They play a lot of like shooters, which is cool. Shooters are fun, yeah.
yeah. Because in Japan, at least third-person shooters are popular, so Metal Gear and Resident Evil.
Third-person shooters, strange. I don't understand third-person shooters.
Third-person shooter.
Why would someone like I can't play third-person shooters because they're too slow.
They're so slow.
The controls are too like, oh, the zombies are gonna kill me.
Yeah,
How do I
well, yeah,
shoot
the
this
older,
gun?
older style ones. Obviously, they modernized them like with Gears of War and stuff like that. Pretty much after Gears of War, they became a lot more manageable,
Thank goodness.
where you can move and shoot at the same time.
Who made Gears of War?
Epic.
Epic is.
Games. Unreal.
Where's Epic?
They're in North Carolina, America.
Oh, so you mean Americans are good at making shooter games? Who would have thought?
Hmm.
It must be all the guns that we shoot every day.
All that experience.
All the experience of just shooting guns. Blat, blat. Joey, crack, crack.
And also
That's,
chainsaws attached to guns.
That's just the American dream. That's all. That's
Guns and
all that
chainsaws
is.
for all.
Guns. If we could have a gun that shot chainsaws, that would already be that's like the
They
hard
explode.
on.
It's like it shoots and then it's like zzz, and then boom.
And then everyone's dead. And you're like, no, get out. How'd that happen? And it's like, well, you know.
You create the most powerful weapon in the world, a gun that shoots chainsaws.
And then everyone's gonna want. I mean, I feel like if they had created the chainsaw gun, there wouldn't be war anymore. But we do say that, but I mean, lots of people say things that are crazy. So
Hmm.
I said something crazy just now, like chainsaw guns would stop war. No, no, because everyone thought that the nuclear bombs would end war, and it ended one war, but it just created others. So basically, we put that weapon up on the shelf. That's exactly what would happen to the chainsaw gun.
Yeah.
Everyone would be like, "Chainsaw gun's too powerful. You can never use that in war again. If you use chainsaw gun, that's a
You're banned.
international. That's a war crime. The international war crime of chainsaw gunnery. Don't do it," says guy who has chainsaw gun. It's not worth it, man. Then guy who doesn't have chainsaw guns like, I want the chainsaw gun. How do I get the chainsaw gun? And then one guy's like, I can get you a chainsaw gun. Then America's like, nope, no chainsaw guns outside of the country. And then one guy sneaks the way to create a chainsaw gun out of the country. And they give it to another guy, but he misreads it and he makes like a skill saw gun. It doesn't do anything. Skill saw? Oh man, it's not gonna hurt anybody. Because it's got that protective barrier on it.
Hmm.
See, that's a joke that no one in the world will understand. Because it's such a stupid joke. The joke doesn't deserve to live. But it did.
Oh, it's only with one L.
Yeah, the skill saw, yeah. You had to look up a skill saw just now. Even you didn't understand that joke?
Yeah.
Dang it. Dang it, man. There's too much. It's too much. It's too much humor for one mind.
Wait, wait. Wait, Skill is a brand.
Yeah, but they call them skill saws because
Oh, it's not called, because I know Jigsaw, and, because I've used a Jigsaw before.
you've used a jigsaw.
Hmm.
Does it
Uh,
make it? Does it? Is it good at making puzzles?
Fuck you, no.
Why are you so angry?
'Cause I'm not trying to make a joke.
Fuck you. Oh shit. My bad, I guess.
Jigsaws are actually kind of scary, I think. I think all saws are scary.
Yeah.
Just
They
because,
are
like,
pretty scary.
fingers getting caught and shit.
Yeah. What is a jigsaw, Matt? Tell me.
It's the one that you hold, like, with two hands, and, like, you have to push it. It's like a handheld saw, and it's, like, on the bottom is like a blade. It goes up and down.
Oh.
So you use it, like, when you're cutting, like, wood, like,
Oh, you're doing the like like you're sewing.
kinda, yeah.
It's like
Kinda,
a
yeah, I
sewing
guess I have
needle
a
chain.
good way. Yeah.
I'm sewing through wood. I'm doing the opposite of what sewing actually does. I'm separating two things instead of keeping them together.
Yeah.
And then everyone was like, dude, no, you killed him. Oh, man. Like, no, I didn't. He's just dumb. He has no skill with his skill saw. What? Hey, yo. What? Stuff like that.
Yeah, so Xbox wasn't such a hit. Xbox One wasn't such a hit, but I guess consoles in general aren't really a big hit in Japan now these days. Like PlayStation 4, it's not doing as amazing as a PS3 or the PS2 before it. Everyone's playing their cell phone games,
Yep. Cell phone
Puzzles and
games.
Dragons,
That stupid whack shit.
Clash of Clans, Tsum
Stupid whack
Tsum.
shit. Zoom. Stupidest, wackest of the shit.
Yeah. Still, I'm surprised by how many like clones they have of like the Puzzle and Dragon style, the Bejeweled RPG style games.
Hmm
I see all those commercials. I'm like, what?
That that is pretty silly. Yeah.
That's the hot trend.
You know what? If it's making billions of dollars,
Yeah, I guess similar to, I mean, we had Angry Birds, which
Angry Birds did spawn a million billion things like it terribly. Angry Birds was such a crap game too.
yeah.
Like, unbelievably crap.
That. Uh, so I guess on TV in Japan there was an actor, Japanese actor, he was wearing this T-shirt,
Yeah.
and so the T-shirt it read, "Please trust me, I am asshole." Kind of an unfortunate, like it's like one of those, like in Japan it's the only place where you'll see like words like "fuck" on a shirt and it'll be okay to wear.
Yeah. On TV, he wore a shirt that says, "Please trust me, I am asshole."
I am asshole. And so a lot of people were like, making fun of him. Oh, this guy doesn't know English. Like
Yeah.
basically making fun of his poor English.
I guess that's okay.
That's just an I am an asshole would be like the correct sentence.
That is a correct sentence.
I am asshole, yeah. So they're all thinking, like, oh, he's a literal like asshole, like a butthole.
Yeah. He, where do you produce poop? And everyone's like, "No, I don't produce poop." He's like, "You produce poop. Shut up,
But
kid."
please trust me, I am asshole. So would you trust
Would I
a
trust
literal
him?
a literal asshole?
A hole that is
Do
that
you trust your asshole?
do I trust my asshole? No. No, I don't. Wish I could, but I'm afraid I can't. AUAP students, if you're watching, that's the correct usage of that term. And it's genius. Wish I could, but I'm afraid I can't. Sometimes I think I can trust asshole, but most of the times I can't.
Yeah, it depends. I think it's kind of like a constant like coin flip whether it works or not.
Well, that's kind of awkward sounding, but true.
Like today, what will it, like give me just the clean business, or will it be a little difficult to put it in different terms?
Today was a
Plain
healthy
terms.
poo-poo.
Yeah,
Yesterday, not a healthy poo-poo.
yeah,
Tomorrow, the least healthy of the poo-poos. And then everyone was like, "All right."
yeah. But anyway, I guess like the parallel people can draw from like this guy's shirt is like you can see like people wearing like kanji shirts and not know what the kanji is, or
Yeah, that's
want to
a
get a tattoo or something.
that's the thing is that there's a lot of folks that get tattoos on their body, and there's a guy student he keeps telling me the same story that he's had a picture or someone has tattooed like he's a big buff guy, but on the back of his neck he had girl tattooed. So it's like, what does it? Does he
Like
like
Kanjo or
girls?
whatever, or Ona.
Yeah, yeah. So what does he like girls? Does he? Is he hungry for girls? Is he needing girls? What is it? There's no meaning to it by itself, as the kanji itself is meaningless. Needs some more
More
meaning,
context.
more context, because kanji, are pretty
Ambiguous.
ambiguous by themselves. There's 9 or 6 meanings to the same word. A lot of times, not exactly 9 or 6 meanings to the same word, but there's lots of words being said, and damned be all to hell if that stuff happens. No one knows what it means. It's like that song by, what is it? By Jay-Z, where they stop in the song and then Kanye West is like, "We're going gorillas," and then everyone's like, "What does that even mean?" And then Will Ferrell's like, "Nobody knows what it means, but it's provocative. Gets the people going." No, it's not. It's gross, is what Bill Hader. What's his? The Napoleon Dynamite actor.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. he's like, it's just gross. You're gross. God. Yeah. And it's funny, but it's exactly lots of folks with the kanjis. Kanji. Can't say kanjis. It's actually grammatically
The
inaccurate.
kanji.
I've been studying my kanjis for a long time, so I think I can do it. I think I can fucking do it. I'm gonna survive. I'm gonna go there. Gonna go to Japan, and everyone's gonna be like, "Oh my God, Jerry, you're so good at fucking Japanese." I'm like, "Yeah, I know."
He's good at fucking Japanese or fucking Japanese.
Either or. I mean, for real though.
Whatever you want it to be.
It could be stupid. Like you could make it sexual if you want, like if you want to, but I'm not going to. I'm gonna like save all those onanokos, like totally. I'm gonna get out of there. I'm gonna save all of them. They can't even. No one can hang. It's so amazing. Like that was such a bad thing that happened. Oh no.
Oh no.
And then everyone will be like, "Whatever. You're so dumb. Oh my God." And that's my mindset of a lot of people that exist in the world. And that's why I'm an asshole. No, no real friends.
So maybe you should get this T-shirt.
Maybe I should.
Please
Trust
trust me,
me,
I am asshole.
I maybe am asshole, but
You are not asshole.
yeah, I'm not the asshole.
I think basically the moral of the story is stick to if you're gonna get a shirt in a different language, make sure it's in your native language. Maybe
Yeah. Wait, what if you're gonna get a shirt in a
get a
different
shirt in a
language?
language, make it your native language.
Yeah. I like the people who have the shirts that are trying to be motivational, but the English is bad.
Mm.
So it's like it's basically like treat everyone the way you want to be treated. But it'll be like treat graceful the way to everyone. And you're like, what does that mean, bro? Treat graceful the way to everyone? Get out. That's shenanigans. You can't just say stuff like that. Doesn't make any sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Treat graceful the way to everyone. Come on, man.
I had a student who's like, wearing shirts like join the dark side or whatever, or may the force be with you. Star Wars shirt. And I go, oh, nice shirt. You like Star Wars? Like, what's Star Wars? I'm
Oh yeah,
like facepalm.
that's the best. When people say that, then it's just magic. Oh, what Star Wars? Oh, they're like wearing a Nirvana shirt, and you're like, oh, Nirvana, you like Nirvana? And they're like, what's Nirvana? And you're like, oh my gosh, that's not okay to say. You're not okay.
You're not okay to say.
You're not okay to say that. I'm not going to allow you to say that ever again. You're terrible. And then they're like, well, wasn't this said Nirvana? Just upset. Upset for no reason, to be honest.
Mm.
Anyway, other than that, everyone's fine.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'll do it for news. What do you got going on this week, Brian?
Oh, I got a date, I think. Well, not
Oh.
date, but I'm hanging out. I'm hanging out with a
Oh,
cute.
lady.
I'm hanging out with a cute Korean girl.
Okay.
We're gonna eat dinner together. That sounds date-ish to me, but
What are you gonna eat?
we haven't decided yet. We're gonna decide as a group, and we're gonna be all
There's only
adorable.
two of you.
Yeah, we're gonna make a
Nice.
K-pop band.
American Korean K-pop band
hmm
collaboration.
Well, she'll bring the K and I'll bring the pop.
Oh.
Yeah.
What pop?
Huh?
What pop?
What pop? It has to be a good one.
Mm-hmm.
What's a good pop? Because I haven't drank root beer for a long time, and I love root beer, I really do.
What
But
kind of root beer?
when
Or
I
which
say
brand? What kind of me?
which
A&W, Barks, Bud.
A&W has like a very nice vanilla taste to it.
I think I'm partial to Mug.
Mug root beer, the dog,
Yeah, the Bulldog.
the
Yeah,
bulldog
like,
face. Yeah, yeah. He's like, yeah, I'm the mug bulldog. Dig bear, dig
gonna
bear.
murder you while I drink a root beer out of your throat.
I'm gonna murder you and drink root beer out of your throat, says the most terrifying words I've ever heard someone ever
Coming
say.
from a bulldog.
Oh, well, that's fine. Well, it is a bulldog, yeah. I was about to think it's a pit bull, but it's not a pit bull, it's a bulldog. You're right, I'm wrong. But yeah, straight up though. It'll be fun. Hopefully, we eat something tasty and I make her laugh, because that's the best way. Make girls laugh. Making girls laugh is always good. I don't know if it's a date though, but it'll be fun if it is. It'll be
Unless
fun if it's not.
explicitly stated, don't assume, I guess.
I'm
I
not
don't know.
gonna assume that is a date, but it's gonna be me hanging out with a cute girl, and so I'm cool with that.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Me hanging out with a girl, we're gonna eat dinner, and I'll be like, I'll pay, and she'll be like, no, no, don't pay, it's fine. She sounds like a duck. She is a duck.
Does she have a duck mouth?
Huh? No.
I guess if you take a picture, you'll find out.
Yeah, if we take a picture together, and then like her face turns into a duck, I'll be like, oh,
Well, she does the duck mouth, the kissy face.
oh, the duck face,
Yeah, duck mouth, duck face. Yeah.
duck mouth face. And she'll be like, I've got duck face, and I'll be like, I'm sorry. Seems like a problem. She'll be like, "It's not a problem. Don't worry about it." And I'll be like, oh, okay.
I don't believe in bestiality.
Are ducks beasts?
We talked about fucking ducks last week though, so
Yeah, we did talk about ducks, didn't we? That's still haunting your memory. That haunts my memory so bad. Such a creepy
image.
talk.
I just remember that like the Dexter's Laboratory episode where like Dexter like he got like high or essentially got high. Basically, he got all like involved with nature and stuff,
Mm-hmm.
and then like he ends up like kissing the butt of a duck,
Oh,
and everyone laughs at him because
yeah.
he's all naked too while doing it. It's
He's
weird.
naked and kissing a duck's butt, and he's wasted. He's just off his rocker in the naughty body part, so
Hmm.
he's doing things that are naughty, naughty. Yeah. You doing naughty, naughty things? Yeah. Yeah, Dexter? Dexter's like, yes, I'm doing the naughty, naughty things.
Zenalty naughty.
Daddy,
Yeah.
what are you doing?
You are stupid.
Yeah. I hate you. I feel bad. I don't know what accent that is.
I think it's supposed to be kind of like a Eastern European.
I have Eastern European friends. They're wonderful. They're smarter than me. Dang it. I'm still getting made fun of. The Eastern Europeans, the way that they are speaking. No, everyone's in trouble. What are you doing? Beetle, beetle, boo. Beetle, beetle, boo.
Beetle, beetle, boo.
Beetle, beetle, boo, dog.
Yeah. I see.
There's-
See this week. I guess I'll be have my first experiences teaching junior high school students at junior high school.
Ooh.
And yeah, I think I'll buy. Soon I get paid, and I'll buy Smash Brothers on Friday or Saturday.
Yeah, I'm gonna buy the Smash Bros.
Yeah.
Smash Brothers.
Smash Brazzers. Brazzlers.
But yeah, my last message. So I'm pretty sure that this is either going to go really, really, really well or really, really, really bad.
Both extremes.
Because my
All for
last
nothing.
the mess of well, having dinner I guess is I wouldn't exactly say nothing, but
Yeah, so I guess so. At the worst case scenario, you had dinner, you had food.
yeah. Worst case scenario, I ate with somebody. I ate with a gare.
As opposed to eating alone,
Yeah.
which I do all the time.
Me too, bro.
Aw.
You ain't the only one. But definitely the funniest little bits. I was like, so are we gonna like wear our K-pop cutie booty shorts or what? And then she laughed at me.
Do you got
So-
K-pop cutie booty shorts?
I can make K-pop cutie beauty shorts if I have to wear them. I'll throw on some like what's it? Some compression shorts so everything's just tight. Tape everything back though, so like nothing's really actually showing. Feel terrible.
Yeah.
Because that'd be kind of awkward. You go to a K-pop concert and then you see some lady and her bits are hanging out. You're like, whoa, that lady's bits are hanging out.
Or bits and bytes. Yeah.
Bits and bytes.
It's whatever you want it to be. Let's see. Yeah, those like my clothes are getting a bit too big for me now, suddenly. But
Yeah,
I'm still too big to wear Japanese clothes, so can't really buy anything.
that's the worst. Yeah,
So I'm
that's
like
it.
stuck in this like middle ground.
With time, my brother.
I think of time, but I think at that point, like basically, next thing either go to America or go to America in quotes. That is, go to the base sometime. I might be able to buy some clothes.
Who's base?
Oh, the base.
Oh, first base, second
Oh,
base, third base,
Taco Bell base. The best base of them all.
taco base. You're a taco base. I'm not a taco base.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I think that'll do it for this week's edition of the JaBROcast. So,
Okay.
yeah, this is kind of a shorter show. I think I still managed to do over an
Hour
hour.
and a half.
Hour and
Yeah.
a half, yeah.
Instead of the normal 3,
3, yeah. So, only half of us, so,
only half the time.
yeah. Works every time.
Oh.
All right, well, thanks everyone for listening and watching. We'll see you guys again next time.